Yeah, we wanted to know how Stephen is.
No, travelling well is obviously, I think it's already come out, it's just a cork. It's probably more just precautionary, so he's obviously got today to see how he's travelling and then probably even tomorrow morning, but at the moment he's really confident, so that's a good sign.
Were you worried when you saw what happened?
Well, it's never ideal, but feels like this week just throws up challenges, and he's obviously got a little challenge he's sort of got to overcome at the moment, but yeah, no, obviously really confident. Like, there was no scans or nothing needed, it was just sort of a bump, sort of innocuous bump, so he'll be fine.
Pain?
No, he trained yesterday and trained well, so yeah, I think that's all looking good.
Have you had it?
I've had lots of calls before. I think just about if you asked any of the boys, they would have said that as well. So it's just a bit of a bugger of a spot, I think. But yeah, like I touched on it, he'll be fine.
I don't know the vibes, but like
they're uncomfortable.
they're
yes,
uncomfortable,
yeah, they're
yeah.
uncomfortable.
But
Yes,
you can play.
You can,
sort of
yes,
through them.
yes. No, not that I know. I've obviously got Campbell Graham there. He was our 18th man, so I guess we're probably lucky in that sense that we've got some really good cover there. And yeah, look, I guess that's you sort of as an 18th, 19th man, you just keep yourself ready for things like that. But yeah, at the moment, really confident with Critter. No, he's been outstanding. No, he really has been. So these last few years it's been pretty tricky for him, but he's been given an opportunity here and he's been outstanding. He's obviously taken some reps in different positions, but yeah, he's trained really well. So he'll be ready to go if called upon, I'm sure.
What does it mean to you to captain the state in the way, like you've had the opportunity to sort of part way before with Jake and stuff, but where you're going to be the full-on captain?
Yeah, no, it's obviously something I'm really proud of, and sort of just not just myself, but how proud it is, how proud it makes my family. So I'll sort of touch on it at the start of the week. I've obviously got kids now as well, and sort of been able to share this moment with them and my fiance. So no, it's been obviously it was incredible to get named there, but sort of just been business as usual throughout the week, and just try to be the best version of myself for the team.
Do you ever take a moment to reflect and think about what it means?
No, probably not once you're sort of in. It's probably more sort of you reflect back on when it's all done, I think. But at the moment, I'm just sort of just controlling what I can control, and I'll be able to sort of do that sort of stuff a bit later on. But at the moment, just really enjoying it.
How's Max King handling the preparation as a debutant?
No, he's been outstanding. It's obviously exciting for not just him, but his family as well. His obviously grandfather's played for the Blues. His dad was obviously played rugby league, particularly over in the Super League, and you can just see how much it means to him. So that's been really exciting. It's obviously such a special occasion playing for the Blues, but you only get one debut in the jersey. So he's been outstanding. He's asked a lot of questions, but you can just see how much he's loving it and how much his family's loving it as well. Yeah, I guess I'll be the first one out to hear the boo. But I guess that's where you sort of lean on experience, I think, and being in these moments before. I've had some not so good nights here, had some really good nights here, and I certainly hope it's the latter tomorrow night. But yeah, looking forward to it. We sort of touch on it anyways. It's about the best stadium you can play on, I think, in rugby league. The way that it's sort of seated, it feels like the crowd's on top of you, how sort of loud the atmosphere is, and I just feel like as a rugby league player, there's no better place to play in front of a packed house. So I'm really looking forward to it. Now, history says that, so what an opportunity we have.
Michael Maguire came in and saw the team at dinner last night. What was that like?
No, it was good. Obviously, we had a couple of former players as well and come in and talk to us, but yeah, you can just see how much our passion is still about it and sort of how fondly he remembers last year. So he also had a big part of sort of laying a platform and sort of, really lifting the Blues and sort of reconnecting with the past. But yeah, obviously, last year's done, but you could still see how much that meant to him and how thankful he was. So yeah, that's pretty special.
Did he bring his baseball bat?
No baseball bat. No, there wasn't.
It felt like Laurie's kept, like, particularly in the Blue Mountains, the camp was very similar to what Michael had looked down.
Yep.
What's Laurie been like as coach?
No, he's been outstanding. You can see how passionate he is for the jersey, and it just the sort of the way he holds himself. And I think us as players understand how great he was in this jersey and how much of an influence he had on State of Origin and New South Wales in particular. And you can just see that. And no, he's been really good around the camp, and the boys loved it. And off the back of that, it's just important that everyone's buying in, and I think we've done a really good job as a group doing that. So it's been a good week.
Yeah, we haven't really felt the hate. Can you give us an insight into how much you dislike Queensland?
There's obviously dislike, but you're probably the wrong person. I try not to create headlines. I apologise, but no, look, we're really looking forward to the challenge. It's already touched on here. History doesn't look too fondly on this, but we understand how the sort of the opportunity we've got in front of us, but it's up to us to go and take that, and we're sort of just really driven, just driving our own standards, worrying about ourselves, and tomorrow night I'd like to think we do the same thing.
How confident are you that you can come? You did it before in Brisbane, that you can come
come up here, you're going to start as favourites in Brisbane, that you can knock Queensland off again?
Yeah, well, it's sort of irrelevant, I think. I've certainly been on the sides where you're red hot favourites and get beat. So you're not focusing on that, and I think we've done a pretty good job as a group of just sort of internalising, just worrying about ourselves. And obviously, it's such a big week for the media and sort of boosting it up and writing your headlines. But sort of internally, we just focus on what we can control. So yeah, there's obviously that, but yeah, we haven't really talked about it, and I understand we just need to go out here and put our best foot forward, play our best game, and execute highly. And I think if we do that, we'll give ourselves every chance.
You said there have been a few challenges this week. How have they impacted different this year compared to previous week?
I don't know if I can compare, but I guess the challenges are the critic cork, which we sort of just discussed, and the Payno not training at the start of the week. But other than that, I think it's been pretty seamless. But I think that's where we're lucky that we've got some real professionals in the squad, and particularly those two that are having to deal with a few little niggles. Payne's obviously outstanding, how professional he is, and just how good a player he is. And then you look at Critter and the leader he is. And I guess if you wanted it to happen to two blokes, which you don't really want to happen, but it's felt the way they'll handle it will be fine. So no, it's been okay.
Usually it's mate Liam Martin who is missing out of the
Oh
training
no,
session.
yeah,
It's good to have him.
anything he can to get out of a session, the bugger. But no, he's been really good this week, and he just thrives in this environment. And you're going to see how much the boys love playing with him. He just rises to big occasions. So I'm really looking forward to him his performance tomorrow night. But no, he's like the cam.
What's giving you confidence about the combination between Nathan and Mitchell?
Just their smarts and just the way they sort of their conversations, not just with the group but each other. I think that helps. They're both experienced players. They've been around for a long time. I feel like they've got a really good connection already in the way they're going to play, and I'm excited to see that as well. It's been a really good week in camp, being able to watch them. We've obviously had some groups come in for a pose, and yeah, I just feel like we're really lucky in the sense that they're both experienced. I won't call them veterans, but they're both really experienced with clubland, and just how smart they are. I think that they've adapted to each other really well.
Laurie, are you confident Crichton will play?
We're confident. We'll see how he is tomorrow morning. We're quietly confident he'll be okay.
Have you managed to? Did you need to call Matt Burton in or not?
At this stage, no, but we've made contact with him just in case.
Would your plan still be to have Campbell Graham come in and starting?
Yes, Campbell Graham will come straight into the starting team, so Campbell's aware of if anything happens overnight, that he'll be straight in, and he's been here all camp, so, and the fact that he's a right centre, doesn't change anything for us. So, Steve will just see how he is tomorrow, and then we make a call. But it's only like a cork, so it's nothing other than that. But again, we're just going to make sure that he's okay and get the swelling down.
Payne Haas?
Oh, Payne will be right. Yep.
Definitely play?
Yep. Unless something happens, he'll be out there.
That's a relief.
Yes, it is. Forward leader, playing some really good football, very keen to play, and his experience at this level will be invaluable. Yeah, I think it's a bit of mobility. I think that's the key, and obviously that'll be guided by the swelling. I'm not the right person to ask, but I'm just guided by the medical people. So they're the sort of two keys, I think. Yeah, we'll give him a fair chance. The key will be how he wakes up tomorrow morning.
Laurie,
I'm optimistic that he'll be ready. But again, if he's there, it'll be great. But if he's not, Campbell Graham, wonderful player. So he'll do a great job.
Laurie, you worried that your training session yesterday was being spied on?
You prefer none of that, obviously, to get out. But look, I think when we do our game run review, we'll have a look at that. But that's not my focus at the moment. My focus has just been on being able to prepare the team, do some little things today, just to top us off, and we'll be ready to go.
You think Queen?
I don't know, but you'd like it to be a private session, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But Yeah, no, I'm not concerned about that yet. Now,
But you might be later.
I'll worry about that after the camp. Yeah.
There was a message that went out to all the contractors that are not, the training's private. There's probably going to be a lunch and they're going to be heckling you from there, and they're going to be watching anyway.
Yeah, they probably will be, but we might have a few surprises for them today.
But some false moves.
Yeah,
or-
we might even chip off the kickoff.
That's an old tactic, isn't it?
It was an old one. Gus used to do it. I might bring it back.
How's it been having Craig Bellamy's voice in, and have you got a blueprint to sort of contain Cameron Munster and Harry Grant and their influence?
Yeah, oh look, Craig's been fantastic, but Craig hasn't had anything to do with the tactical part of the game. Craig has been an influence on us coaches. So again, for us to run things by him and how we plan our sessions and messaging of our meetings, that's been the key input for Craig, and it's invaluable to us. Knowing that we've got a bloke in our corner sitting with us, looking at everything we do, and when we review it, making sure that we've done it properly. Well, I didn't think it was fair. I didn't get him on board to come up with game plans. That's what we're here for. And we'll do strengths and weaknesses of the opposition, but Craig is all about us coaches and making sure we are prepared as best we possibly can be to make sure we give the boys the best prep. There's more media, I think. Certainly more media. But no, it just feels the same. Excited. Can't wait.
Do you test Harry's fitness? I think he played, with his bench as part of the last game, one game back from injury.
Oh, look, Harry's a wonderful player. He's a guy that we're going to be really keeping an eye on, and there's a number of them. But Harry's world class, and I'm sure he'll be ready to go.
Laurie,
I don't know. You just got to make sure you prepare well. I think if you prepare well, get that part of your preparation right, that just gives you confidence. You should enjoy and embrace what's about to happen tomorrow night, and our boys will.
Months.
something you rely on to bring the hate, because you're obviously pretty well-managed yourself, competitive, but well-managed. They're players that you go to every time.
Yeah. Oh, I think, we got guys in our team that are naturally very aggressive, and that's what you want. You want those aggressive players, and tomorrow night will be no different. We know that Queensland will come after us, and we'll accept the challenge.